How's your day? It's Jenny May. Hi. Hope everything's going your way. It's the 13th of January 2022. Mainly thinking about music. Actually, I'm not allowed to relocate, so I now have to live in the UK. Priti Patel came along and decided that we shouldn't have freedom of movement. Why? She grew up in the situation of freedom of movement, and when you've got a lot of money, a lot of resources, then you do have freedom of movement, and the only people that don't get freedom of movement are the proles. That's us, I guess. Tired of Brexit stuff where they're delivering rubbish onto our shelves in place of the stuff that we used to have. Shortages of food. There will be another petrol shortage soon. Boris Johnson, what I'm going to say prick. Sod it, I'll say prick. A liar, a fraud, laying down the law to the population of the UK last year. And all the time, him and his bunch of hooray Henrys were having their little parties in the garden with hundreds of people there, wondering why we're getting upset when, you know, a couple of lads meet in the middle of a park and get arrested by the local constabulary. It'd be interesting to find out whether recordings of all those people that are going in and out of Number 10 and other venues where they've had that party, because that is necessary to security. If those things ever get turn up and the matter is proven one way or the other. Yeah, how can you have a party and call it work? If most people had work conditions whereby they could bring alcohol to the premises, sit around in the garden, drinking wine, eating cheese, wouldn't we all want that job? As a total rip-off. They get paid a lot of money. Well, they should if they were doing their job properly. Soliciting bribes from people to blasted run their policies that they want run, and they come cheap. $500,000 and you can make yourself 50 million. That's the way this government works. It's amazing how you can have Brexiteers and Priti Patel, isn't it? Racism that most Brexiteers are into. And yeah, Priti Patel jumps on that bandwagon. Watch out, babe. But the facts is that you need to talk about some of the things that are happening in your life, and that's happening in my life, and what other things happening in my life. I'm on holiday a couple of days down in Burnham-on-Sea. We have bright skies. Done 5 tracks on GarageBand, not Logic Pro, because I usually use Logic Pro, but I've been experimenting with GarageBand on iPad 9th generation, and it's great. Yeah, the difficult thing is trying to play keyboard on it. Just wait until I get myself an M1 or an M2. Probably should be looking at a Mac Mini, because I have a huge screen. I've got a 43-inch screen which I can use for that purpose, and in fact do use it at the moment, but then I interface that with my Mac Pro, which you can actually interface. That's interesting for I worked on these 5 tracks, and last night I kind of came to the point whereby I can have guideline vocal track, which was yeah, that's right. Basically I haven't got any words for it yet. Get a tune in your head sorted out and then work the words out. The two teams seem to be separate. I always concentrate musically when I listen to other people. I always do concentrate on the music. My train of thought tends not to be that much interrupted. Mainly because it's a train of thought that goes to lots of different stations on the way. That's a sample. I could sample this, for example. Listen. Because like GarageBand's got this thing within it, you can actually record samples that you make. It's an easy way of getting samples, unique samples that they can't actually go and hit you with the YouTube violation and say, oh, it's copyright strike, copyright, and you manipulate it into your keyboard and make sort of different noises with that. And obviously you've changed around with the waveforms and cut and chop and all those various things that you can do with sounds. I see seagulls that actually live by the sea generally. I'm just sitting here having kind of stream of consciousness, blah blah blah, and a script in front of me, which I could do with this rather brilliant chair. It is rather brilliant. I've got a chair stuck on top of a table doing this video. I'll show you after the day. Weight loss, and you'll be seeing the results of an enforced strict regime of regular walking, regular exercise, less food, and a lot more of this. Air up, yay, push the air up. I'm not getting franchised for that either. It's not artificial at all. It really does. Really does work. It's a way of filling yourself up with water, and you do need to fill yourself up with water, particularly when you're trying to lose weight. So we got that coming up. So what's coming up next? Yeah, the other day I did my first revisit to music. That's called Split Bristol. It was going to be a spliff Bristol. An almost idyllic moment in my life. I'm pretty cold anyway. We'll be getting onto things about my truck. Restoration upgrade is going. What is going to feature in it. All those various things. When it goes on the road, we'll possibly go on some trips, which would be great. I need to see my esthetician. Yeah, the hair thing. I still work at it. I'm working at it with the laser, I'm working at it with the hair oil, and I'm working at it with the hair shampoos. It with my finasteride. Catch you in the next one. We'll have more focused stuff then.